Good afternoon. It's your boy, Trey Colbeck, for a very special edition of Harness News Update. It's the New Year's Eve special top 10 races of 2023 in North America. Thank you for joining me today live on our presenting sponsor, harnesslink.com. Harnesslink.com is the only harness racing website truly dedicated to covering news and events in the standardbred industry worldwide. And we are also sponsored by HarnessBid. HarnessBid is a game changer for the standardbred and harness racing bloodstock industry. It provides buyers and sellers with an easy-to-use online platform that offers global reach, unparalleled transparency, and convenience for you, its customers. With zero commission on any horse sold, buyers can purchase horses with the confidence that they're getting the best value for their money, while at the same time, sellers can list their horses without worrying about hefty commission fees eating into their profits. For more information and to get started, visit harnessbid.com. And we're also brought to you by from help from our friends at the USTA. So again, top 10 races from 2023 in North America. We also have 4 honorable mentions that we'll look at along the way. Really excited. This was determined all by yours truly, myself, based off a few factors. Excitement of the race, the name of the race, like how big of the stake race it was, the name of the horses in there, and if there was any kind of world record, track record, any kind of significance of that nature. So we'll get started here. We're going to look at our first honorable mention before we get too far into it. And our first honorable mention, we'll set the stage a little bit. Back on October the 7th, there was the Jimmy Freight Stake. And it was won here. We'll take a quick look. This isn't the honorable mention per se itself, but it ties into it. It was won by Resilience in 152 flat. Louis-Philippe Waugh was in the bike. Now, what makes this important is what happens just the next race after. For anyone interested, Resilience had 4 wins in 2023 and is over $150,000. And this 152 was his lifetime mark. But like I said, the important thing here is coming up next. Let's take a look at our first honorable mention.
36 lifetime victory. It's got others, though, in here that are getting plenty of play, too. It's post time for race number 9 and the start of the late pick 4. Here they come. And away they go. They're often pacing, and leaving out of there from the inside is Southside Eddie off his 47-4 winning effort last week. He's got some early speed. Now driving out is Power Train. Dropping back to third, that'll be Jimmy Freight. Then it is Cadillac Bayama. Ahead of Emmett's buddy, early trailer, is Mama Sunburn. They battle too wide into that opening turn. Looks like Fillion wants to control it with Southside Eddie, and he's going to put McDonald into the pocket with Power Train, just ahead of Jimmy Freight, who's third by the opening panel in 27-2. As they head around that turn and into the backstretch to straighten up, it is Southside Eddie on top over Power Train and Jimmy Freight. 2.5 lengths now to Cadillac Bayama in fourth, followed by Emmett's buddy, and the trailer continues to be Mama Sunburn. Single file of 6 are heading up to the midway check-in, and they're going to chase Southside Eddie. Leads it at 9-2. The shadow on the helmet is Power Train. Jimmy Freight in third. From fourth, that is Cadillac Bayama. We've got some movement from the backfield now as Henry's on the move with Mama's Sunburn. New trailers, Emmett's buddy, 55-4. Should be a sprint from here. Southside Eddie controlling it. Power Train second. Here's Jimmy Freight on the move for Juan. He's moving really well on the turn. Rough on the lead there, Southside Eddie, and Jimmy Freight's going to be able to go right on by, it appears. Jimmy Freight taking over as he heads to 3/4 from Southside Eddie. Power Train locked up. Mama Sunburn, then Emmett's buddy, and Cadillac Bayama won 23-2 to 3/4, and Jimmy Freight's got the lead. He's on top by 3. Southside Eddie trying to re-rally. Here's Power Train with a chance. He's starting to close. From the backfield is Emmett's buddy and Cadillac Bayama and Mama Sunburn, but it's Jimmy Freight on top by 4. You can't script it any better than this. Jimmy Freight wins in his return. Jimmy Freight over Emmett's buddy and Power Train. Mile time 1:50-2.
So yeah, Jimmy Freight winning just one race after a stake race named after him in 150-2. Louis Philippe was in the bike for this one again. Jimmy Freight, I only had 4 wins in 2023, but probably one of the biggest ones was that one in his return. He's actually earned $1.9 million in earnings to date. Now we're going to move on to our very first ranking, number 10. We're going to go to Century Downs on June the 3rd for our number 10. Let's look at our first ranked one here.
Field now in the hands of the starter. And it's post time for the preferred. They're off. And pacing. Shark Week. Time the gate. And he guns out of there right to the top in about 3 strides. It's Shark Week. Clear by 2.5 in the early going already on Army Captain Hanover. Dropping into third was Bonus Round. Then Sunshine Boy next. Slow start from the rail for Redstone Arsenal, and he has got away 5th and last here as the preferred pacers spin off the opening turn. It's Shark Week. Heaviest of possible favorites here, 1-9 on the board. Opening quarter, 26-2. As Hennessy rationing out the speed now, backing it off a bit with Shark Week. Crawling all over him second is Army Captain Hanover. He's right there in the deuce. Then you've got Bonus Round from third. Looking at it fourth, Sunshine Boy. And Redstone Arsenal fifth. It's track record holder Shark Week up front. It's Shark Week by the half, 54-4. He went a 28-2 second quarter. Decent clip here, and it's Shark Week leading them down the backside. Army Captain Hanover drafting there in second, getting a sweet trip from Sobe. From third, you got Bonus Round. Sunshine Boy is gapping a bit fourth, and then Redstone Arsenal. It's Shark Week. He rolls on. Shark Week racing now to the 3 quarters with Army Captain Hanover starting to go under submerging second, and then Bonus Round third. Shark Week by the 3 quarters. 122-3, and Shark Week going for it again here. Hennessy letting him ramble on that final turn. He opens up 6 on Army Captain Hanover, and then it is Bonus Round. It's Shark Week into the stretch by 7. Hennessy staying after him. It's Shark Week against the teletimer, and it's Shark Week home in 149-2. First sub 150 mile ever in Western Canada.
Yeah, so that makes it number 10 when Shark Week went 149-2 at Century Downs, a 26-4 closing quarter. Shark Week's been unreal this year, 15 straight wins. He's currently sitting on right now, started back in May, and he's still riding that streak. He's also had 20 wins this year in total. Number 10 is when he had the first sub 150 time in Western Canada. Now we'll move on to number 9. This time it's on September the 2nd at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Let's see number 9 on my list of the top 10 races of 2023.
Starting gate swings into the stretch. The pacers are lined up, picking up speed, and here they come. And the rough and pacing. Poseidon Sealsters hustling out of there from post position number 3. Alleyway Hanover charges forward, and Line Drive Hanover as expected, heading up towards the top. By the Missile right in behind them. It's moving on the outside third. From the rail, Which Way to the Beach is 5th, tracked by Forever Boy. All the others really lining up, including Tattoo Artist, back to Captain Kirk. Then it's Luz Perlman and Hullabaloo. Line Drive Hanover is up front with Alleyway Hanover looking to come around. They're by the opening quarter in 26-4. So coming up to take the lead is Alleywag Hanover. Could be short-lived. By the Missile moved out from third. Alleywag Hanover gets around Line Drive Hanover, but here's By the Missile on the outside as they are going powerfully up the backside towards the half. By the Missile, Alleywag Hanover taking them pretty far. Third is Line Drive Hanover. Fourth, Poseidon Sealster. A few lengths back to Which Way to the Beach. Forever Boy to the outside goes Tattoo Artist, followed by Luz Perlman. Then down at the rails, Captain Kirk. Your trailer's Hullabaloo. 53-3. Back
back-to-back 26-4. By the Missile is the leader going to the far turn. Allywag Hanover's all over the helmet there in second. Line Drive Hanover in third. Here's Tattoo Artist moving to the outside. He's going to get Line Drive Hanover out from third. At the rails, Poseidon Sealster stacked up loose Perlman. Down to the inside, which way to the beach? It's By the Missile by 3/4 in 121 flat. Line Drive Hanover getting up to his wheel. Allywag Hanover 2 lengths away. On cover, Tattoo Artist will now look to fire. It's By the Missile still with that lead. Allywag Hanover trying to find some room up the rail. By the Missile called upon now. Allywag Hanover's got nowhere to go, but here comes Tattoo Artist, and Tattoo Artist is charging on the outside. By the Missile digs in. Tattoo Artist, they duel down to the wire. Tattoo Artist, second last year. This year he wins the Derby. 147-4.
Yeah, so Tattoo Artist winning the Canadian Pacing Derby final is number 9. He does it in 147-4. Louis Philippe Roy was in the bike once again. Tattoo Artist finished 2023 with 9 wins. He currently has 40 in his career, $3.2 million in career earnings. $1 million of that has come in 2023. There's him getting his winning blanket there. Yeah, big win there. Ian Moore was the trainer at the time of this race. And again, Louis Philippe Roy was in the bike. Now we're going to move on to number 8. This is the first time we're going to go south of the border for our top 10. We're going to go to September the 4th, only a couple days later from number 9. We're going to go to the Red Mile. Let's see, number 8 on our top 10 races of 2023.
Feature on a Monday afternoon worth $80,000. Kicks off the Pick 4. They're on game. And they're off, and they are pacing for Once in My Life. Also sounds out at the inside, Command. Looking to mount foot him on that opening turn, but he does begin to back off. So for Once in My Life, he merges with the lead there on the opening turn. Command will settle back second. Confederate here, the big favorite. He's out racing in third. A cool moment will dive in fourth in front of Cam Solution, who's out last. They circle that opening turn for Once in My Life. Fronts the field on top here for Andy McCarthy. He's by the opening quarter in 27 seconds. Command well situated there. Looping in the pocket spot. Confederate racing third. The heavy favorite right now, 3 lengths off the lead. And here comes his stablemate, Command. So Command's on the attack here. Command looking to take over control for Once in My Life, who does release to a track in second. Confederate right there in the third spot right now, about 5.5 lengths behind his stablemate with the pace quickening. A cool moment is there in fourth. 3 back to Cam Solution. It's a Command past the half, 53-1. Command fronts the field onto the far turn with 3/8 to pace. For Once in My Life, trying to keep up here with the torrid tempo. Confederate still 5 off the top third. A cool moment is fourth. Cam Solution is far back around the far turn. Command here 46-1. The long shot is still loose on the lead. For Once in My Life, try to keep up there second. Here comes Confederate. He starts to fire now. 3/4, 119-2. It's Command who turns for home with a 2-length lead, but here comes Confederate. Confederate is charging hard down the center of the track. A cool moment moves into third pass for Once in My Life. Confederate is opening up here. It's all Confederate running up the score late. Confederate is gone. A cool moment rallies in second pass Command. Confederate here down to the line. Confederate 146-1. A world record for Confederate.
A world record for 3-year-old pacers. Yeah, 146-1 with a 26 flat closing quarters. We all know Confederate, one of the best horses of the year. He finished with 13 wins and 15 starts this year, $1.6 million in earnings just this year, $2.1 million in career earnings. Tim Tetrick in the bike for trainer Brett Peeling. This was number 8 on our top 10 list. Confederate, wow, 22 starts in his career, 18 wins, 2 seconds, and a third. Not too shabby for this 3-year-old pacer by Sweet Lou. We're going to go take a quick break, but before we do, our first break of the show, but before we do, we're going to look at our second honorable mention. 7 Colors, another world record in the Milstein, this time on a for 3-year-olds on a half-mile track, 1:48.1. Let's check this out, and then just after that, we'll take our first break and be right back with number 7, 6, and 5. Don't go anywhere. It's Harness News Update, New Year's Eve special.
Thunder Hunter Joe from the second tier with Tyler Buter. 9 3-year-old Pacers. They're at the head of the stretch for the 10th Carl Milstein Memorial. Here they come. They're off. They're pacing. Buzzsaw Ross firing out quickly for John DeLong. There goes Redwood Hanover from the rail is 7 Colors as they head down to the opening turn. Captain Batboy's going to drop in behind 7 Colors as Buzzsaw Ross drives up on the outside of 7 Colors. To the backstretch they go. Redwood Hanover is racing along in third. Captain Batboy gets away racing fourth. Tip Top Cat is mid-pack in front of Thunder Hunter Joe from the second tier, who's 2 lengths better than Golden Greatness. Toward the rear of the field is Save America, and Chicken and Dice is last of them all. 25-3. They are absolutely flying up front. And Redwood Hanover is used hard for James McDonald, but it secures the lead here. A length and a half better than Buzzsaw Russ as 7 Color steps off the rail for Dexter Dunn. Tip Top Cat tries to follow him second over. Captain Batboy will save ground at the pylons. Thunder Hunter Joe will be third up. Golden Greatness follows next. Save America's in at the pylons, and Chicken and Dice at the back. They come to the half in 53-4. A 28-1 second panel as Redwood Hanover tried to tap on the brakes, but now 7 Colors up on the outside. First up for Dexter Dunn. Buzzsaw Russ is pinned in at the pocket while racing third. Tip Top Cat second over. Well situated for Yannick while racing fourth. The MGM Messenger Captain Batboy is racing along in fifth. Thunder Hunter Joe is third up. Excess cover. So too Golden Greatness. Save America's at the pylons. To 3/4 they go. Redwood Hanover. He's there in 1:21. He leads into the far turn. 7 Colors continues to crank up the pressure, and now 7 Colors goes to the lead. There's less than a quarter of a mile to go in the 10th annual Carl Milstein Memorial, and 7 Colors is the leader by 2. Tip Top Cat off the rail trying to track down 7 Colors. Redwood Hanover not today. It's 7 Colors in deep stretch. Tip Top Cat down the center, but it's 7 Colors and Dexter Dunn in front by 2.5. Tip Top Cat was second. Buzzsaw Russ third. 1:48.1. Track record 7 Colors.
All right, welcome back. If you just are joining us now, we've went through 10, 9, and 8 on our journey to the top 10 races of 2023, and we've also seen 2 honorable mentions. If you are just joining us, make sure to rewind to the front and check that out. And while we're here, don't forget to like, share, comment, all the wonderful things you can do on social media here on the show, and make sure to like and share everything you see at harnesslink.com because it goes a long way for us. But on to our journey here. Next up, number 7 is the next one we'll look at. We're going to go to the East Coast for probably the biggest race they have there, Prince Edward Island. We're going to go to Charlottetown on August the 19th. I think you all know what I'm talking about, but let's listen in on this.
Campbell. 8 is Major Hill for Brett McDonald. In back to trailer 9, Covered Bridge, Jordan Stratton. This is the Gold Cup in soccer. This is race time. Up and pacing American history, firing out. Lawless Shadow towards the rail. Fun at the Beach will tuck away third. PL Aussie on the turn fourth, following through fifth. That is Covered Bridge, racing from sixth. Twin Beach up and up. B2B is seventh. Roll'em is eighth, and trailing the field, Major Hill, a fired up leader. American history on the choo-choo in line to Dale Spence. They're all alone at the opening quarter, and they arrive there. Boom! Just like that. 26-1. Amazing opener. American history alone on the lead. Lawless Shadow is second. Fun at the Beach third. PL Aussie comes out of the turn fourth. Now on the outside fifth is Covered Bridge. Roland goes up the rail sixth. Twin Beach toughen up on the outside seventh. B2B is eighth. At the rail ninth. Major Hill over to the opening half mile. Incredible. 53-4. Rounding the paddock turn, arriving at 5-8. American history leads it. Lawless Shadow is second. Coming on the outside, Fun at the Beach third. Now moving up fourth. Roll'em way out there is Covered Bridge. In between horses, PL Aussie, 3/4 up in 1:22.4. Rounding the turn with an eighth of a mile to go. Fun at the Beach, homeward bound in the cup and saucer. Roll them up the rail, way wide. Covered Bridge, they're in deep. Stretch now, up against the clock. Here's Covered Bridge in line to Jordan Stratton in the gold cup and saucer. Number 64. Time for the mile, 1:53. Wow.
The Gold Cup and Saucer coming in at number 7. That's Covered Bridge. Wow. Doing it in incredible fashion with Jordan Stratton in the bike. They go 150-3. Jeffrey Gillis trains the 7-year-old gelding. He finished 2023 with 18 career wins, over $500,000 in career earnings. He sits with yearly earnings. He sits with 1.1 million in career earnings, 43 lifetime wins for the American Ideal sired pacer. And again, number 7 is the Gold Cup and Saucer. Wow. And Jordan Stratton and Covered Bridge showing their appreciation to the fans that were in attendance there. That's cool. That was a very cool thing. Very cool race. We're going to move on here in a second. Don't forget to throw a like or a comment up if how you're feeling about this top 10. But up next, we are going to go back south of the border, September 21st, Thursday. What track do you think maybe hosts a big race on a Thursday in Ohio? That's a little hint. Let's see here. Number 6 on our top 10 races of 2023.
They're off and pacing. That's Cannibal going right out for the lead. On the outside, on the inside though, Moment is Here, fast out of the gate. Closing the gap on the inside as they race into the turn, Ken Hanover racing fourth from the second tier. Go on to the backside, Thunder Hunter Joe racing fifth. 7 Colors as they race over to the first quarter mark. And then comes It's My Show. Opening quarter, 25-4. And the battle's on early on the inside. Moment is Here and Tim Tetrick up on the outside. Cannibal. Yannick Jinga coming to the halfway station. Ken Hanover racing third. Halfway home. 53-3. 27-4. Second panel onto the backside. Moment is Here with the lead. On the outside, Cannibal, the long mile second. Ken Hanover starts to look for room for David Miller. Up on the outside, 7 Colors. It's a race down the backside on the inside. Thunder Hunter Joe go on to the 3-quarter mark. They reach the 3 quarters. 1:22. The pedals to the middle. On top of the field. Moment is here. Here comes 7 Colors on the move on the outside. Ken Hanover needs some racing room. Closing on the outside, It's My Show. 7 Colors, It's My Show on the outside. 7 Colors, It's My Show. It's My Show. 149.
It's My Show. Taking home the Little Brown Jug is number 6 on our top 10. Wow. Yeah, he does it in 149 flat with Scott Ziron for trainer Linda Toscano. It's My Show has 9 wins in 2023, $1.1 million in earnings. Not too bad. Only $63,000 of earnings in his 2-year-old year. So he's really turned it on here. He's sired by Sweet Lou. It's My Show. Yeah. And the Little Brown Jug is number 6. And again, don't forget to like, comment, share all the wonderful things you can do here on social media as we continue. And maybe, just maybe, we'll see It's My Show once again, at least once again, as we continue down our top, as we get into the top half here, the top 5 of our show. But yeah, as we move on to the top 5, we're going to go stick in the States. We're going to go to New York. Back on, what date was this one? September the 9th. Very interesting race here. World recognition on this race for sure. We're going to go to Yonkers for number 5. Let's check it out.
The field moves to the backstretch. It's showtime for the Yonkers International Trot for $1 million. There they go. Often trotting down the center, Fashion Frenzy first away. Vivid Wise Oz down towards the inside, right there too. Get a Wish on the outside, moving up into third with Jiggy Jog shooting the gap up the inside as they round the first turn. It's Academic is into the mix early too. Atonauts on the outside. Down at the inside, racing next is Aldebaran Zeus as they come by the stands for the first time. And on the outside, Fashion Frenzy taking on Vivid Wise Oz. Down at the inside, Jiggy Jog is third, 3 wide now for Etna on the outside as they go past that opening quarter in 28-3. Get a Wish in between horses next as they head into the clubhouse turn. And on the lead here is Vivid Wise Oz. In between horses is Fashion Frenzy. Etnon's on the outside third. Then comes Jiggy Jog down towards the inside in fourth, only 2 lengths off the lead. Get a Wish is outside next with Aldebaran Zeus. It's Academic Races next from Bingorion Jet. Outside of that one is Hiro Boko, and Venerate is the trailer. They're at the half in 57-3. Etonons on the outside. Vivid Wise Oz at the inside, battling on with Jiggy Jog in third. Fashion Frenzy just past that one on the outside. Get a Wish, third over. 6 off the lead from in fifth. 6 down towards the inside as they come by us again is Aldebaran Zeus. It's Academic Races next with Bingorion Jet, Hiro Boko, and Venerate. As they go past the 3-quarter marker in 1:26-3, a half mile left to go in the 2023 International Trot. Vivid Wise Oz is up by 3/4 of a length. A big move now. Here comes It's Academic on the outside for David Miller. It's Academic now within a length of the lead. Vivid Wise Oz trying to create some separation here down at the inside. Jiggy Jog, Antonon not tonight as they head to the mile marker. It's Vivid Wise Oz up by 3/4 3/4 of a length. It's Academic is on the outside with Jiggy Jog third. Then comes Aldebaran Zeus from in fourth. They're at the mile in 1:55 and 2. They turn for home. Vivid Wise Oz turns with the lead. It's Academic is on the outside with Jiggy Jog in third. Trying to close late. Pingorion Jet. Vivid Wise Oz needs another about 50 yards. Vivid Wise Oz with the lead. Vivid Wise Oz, Italy wins the International Trot 2:23 and 1.
Yeah, Vivid Wise As getting the win for Italy in the international trot here at Yonkers, 2:23 and 1. This horse has won $3.6 million in its career. Sired by Yankee Glide, was driven to victory by Matthew Brivard in this race. Big win there for the race. That's $1 million purse, and that's number 5. We're going to take our second break here before we look at races 4, 3, and 2, and we're going to have another honorable mention. This time we're going to go back to Woodbine Mohawk Park. This one, I'll admit, this horse is a little one of my favorites, and this is when Emmett's Buddy won in the preferred. Emmett's Buddy is has recorded the fastest time by any horse, Manitoba-bred horse. He actually has a 1:49 and 2, which he did before this, but this is the 1:49 and 4 mile that he did to win the preferred. So let's check out our third honorable mention, and then we're going to take a quick break and be right back. Don't go anywhere. It's Harness News Update.
Aged Pacers picking up speed. Here they come. Race 11 starts now. They're off. Outside gate, Powertrain, and Young has this one in great early form. Grabs control by the line. First time, he's quickly on top by 2 full lengths. Powertrain leads them into the opening turn. Fun at the Beach. Securing a spot up close, still driving on the wide side. Mama Sunburn, and up between Pacers, Cold Creek Queso. 3 across, heads apart by that quarter mile and 26 and 2. Mama Sunburn was farthest out and does grab control as they straighten for the backside run. It's Gold Creek Queso now in second. Powertrain is traveling third. Fun at the Beach as a midfield fourth under tight Trevor Henry lines. Which way to the beach? Watches from fifth. He's a handful for Travis Cullen off the back end. There goes Rockabilly Rebel and the trailer on the in. That is Emmett's Buddy. The half clocked up in 55 seconds flat. Mama Sunburn on top now by 2 full lengths. Cold Creek Queso giving chase in second. Fun at the Beach. Asked to go first up by Trevor Henry has now moved into second. Now within 3 parts of a length of the leader. Mama Sunburn at 5-1 versus Fun at the Beach at 3-5. It's Cold Creek Queso, pocket riding third, fourth and wide. Which way to the beach out of the backfield? Rockabilly Rebel with some pace to chase. And locked and blocked. Powertrain off the back end. Emmett's Buddy 3/4 over there in 1:22 and 4. Mama Sunburn still the one along the inside. Powertrain is coming on through. Rockabilly Rebel for a Sylvan Filion Grand Slam. Nope. Emmett's Buddy took him down right on the line. Emmett's Buddy, Tyler Borth, 1:49 and 4.
Well, welcome back. And while you're coming back, if you're just joining us, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the wonderful things you can do on social media. This is Harness News Updates, New Year's Eve special, top 10 races of 2023 in North America. We went through 10 through 5. We're over halfway done. We're going to kick off the next segment here with number 4 on our list. We're going to go to Woodbine Mohawk Park on September the 2nd. We were there once before. So now we're going to go back to Woodbine Mohawk Park, September the 2nd here for number 4 on our top 10 list.
Top of the stretch, the trotters are lined up, picking up speed, and here they come. And the rough and trotting Fashion Frenzy and It's Academic get called upon early as they blast out of there. Logan Park from the rail. There's Venerate crossing over into mid-pack. Al Raja 1 is going to get away in 5th. Dropping in behind is Asteroid. At that one saddle pad is Rattle My Cage, and Sermon is the trailer. It's Academic goes out to the lead. Fashion Frenzy's in 2nd. Logan Park is 3rd. Then Venerate 4th. Then we go back to the Svanstead trainees as it's Al Raja 1, followed by Asteroid, Rattle My Cage, and at the back is Sermon. 27 seconds flat was the opening quarter. It's Academic controls as they move into the backstretch. Fashion Frenzy follows along in 2nd, while Logan Park is spotted in 3rd. Venerate is 4th. Al Raja 1 is 5th, followed by Asteroid. Then we go to Rattle My Cage, and it's about 4 more lengths going back to the trailer. Sermon, no action in the 2nd quarter, so it's Academic getting to call the shots as they come up to the half. The half was reached in 55 and 1 onto the far turn. It's Academic by a length and a half on Fashion Frenzy, who gets a perfect 2-hole ride. Logan Park is in 3rd, and here comes Venerate to the outside. Al Raja 1 will look to follow. At the rails, Asteroid. Rattle My Cage to the outside. The trailer is Sermon picking it up. Miller takes a look back. Venerate's coming on the outside after It's Academic. It's Academic by a length. Venerate on the outside. In the pocket spot, Fashion Frenzy. 2nd over. Al Raja 1 has a great opportunity as they swing for home off 3 quarters in 1:23 flat. It's Academic. Venerate still a length away. Fashion Frenzy at the inside. Off cover now comes Al Raja 1. Between horses is Logan Park. It's Academic. Venerate. Al Raja 1. Al Raja 1's coming on the outside, but It's Academic still has the lead. It's Academic. Al Raja 1 on the outside. Al Raja 1. 2 words for you. He's back. Al Raja 1 wins the Maple Leaf Trot. 2nd, It's Academic. 3rd goes to Rattle My Cage. 150 and 2. Track Stakes Canadian record.
So yeah, all those records, as if you heard, Al Raja 1, a 7-year-old trotter. This was his first win in over a year. His last start was actually the 2022 version of this race. Was injured, took a whole year off, comes back with this 150 and 2 monster of a race. He finished 2023 with 2 wins and only had 5 starts, $400,000 in earnings this year, but he's got 1.9 in career earnings. Okas Fonstead trains. Dexter Dunn has done most of the driving this year, with sometimes Okas Fonstead being in the bike. Number 4 is the Maple Leaf Trot with Al Raja 1. I don't know why that name always gives me problems, tongue twister. Congratulations there to our number 4 race of the year. Now we're going to move on to number 3, back to south of the border, August 5th at the Meadowlands. Let's check it out.
And they're off and trotting in the Hambletonian. Point of Perfect shoots out with early speed and zips right to the top here. Celebrity Bambino from the inside, getting away well with Up Your Dale put in place 2nd. So Celebrity Bambino 3rd early. Oh Well gets away in 4th position. Winner's Bet is parked on the outside 5th. Osceola 6th on the inside. Then it's Southwind Coors, followed by Ghostly Casper on the outside. Then French Wine and Tactical Approach at the opening quarter. Point of Perfect, and on the outside brushing up Celebrity Bambino. Stablemate 1 at the opening quarter in 27 and 4. So it is the one. Celebrity Bambino at 5-2, setting up shop with Yannick Gingras, leading it by a length and a half. Point of Perfect 2nd. Burke is 1-2 at this point. Up your Deo. Third on the inside. Oh, well, looking poised to make a move to the outside, and there he goes. Winner's Bet will pick up his cover second over, fifth past the half. Then it's Tactical Approach saving ground. Osceola is into a third overflow to the outside. Then Southwind Coors and French Wine and Ghostly Casper. The half was 56 seconds. So Celebrity Bambino taking on some heavy pressure from Oh Well on the outside up to Say Hello. Those two stride for stride. And Winner's Bet sets it up from second over. He's third on the outside as they head by 3/4. And looking for racing room now is Point of Perfect, locked in the box. As Up Your Day was third over and fanning to the outside. Osceola went off Strahd and they turn home in the Hambletonian. 1:23.1, 27.1, third quarter speed. And it's Oh Well. Oh Well's under heavy urging though. Oh Well. Up Your Day towers up late on the outside. Oh Well. And on the inside, shooting through late, Tactical Approach is coming on. Tactical Approach from post 10. The money man with the huge upset in the Hambletonian. Tactical Approach rode the rail to win it over Oh Well, Up Your Deo, and Celebrity Bambino in 1:50.3.
Tactical Approach is our number 3 here at the Hambletonian. He goes in 1:50.3 with Scott Zeron for trainer Nancy Tatker. Tactical Approach, a 3-year-old trotter by Tactical Landing, gets 10 wins, had 10 wins this year in 19 starts. He finished in the top 3 17 times. He's earned $1.5 million just this year. He only earned $36,000 last year as a 2-year-old, so having a big monster year. Tactical Approach. Wow, Scott Zeron had a big year too. Actually, let's just take a quick look at his numbers here. He finished the year with 215 wins, just shy of 1,500 starts, $10 million in earnings in the bike. That's the most that he's had in 1 year in his career, over $100 million in his career. Wow, Scott Zeron. Now we're going to look at number 2. We're going to stick with the Meadowlands, but this time a few months later, November 25th, not that long ago, number 2 on our top 10 list here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's check it out.
They're off. Alleywag Hanover's out fast on the inside. I Did It My Way and By the Missile from the inside with early speed. Confederate is 5 deep around that first turn, trying to circle around Luz Perlman as they scramble around the first turn. And it's Southwind Gendry settling in 4th. Confederate going up quickly on the outside 5th. Then it's Tattoo Artist and a Buckabed Hanover and Tarasi at the rear of the field. Luz Perlman and the early trailer is Line Drive Hanover. 27-1 opens it up off the turn. Alleywag Hanover on the outside. Here comes By the Missile. By the Missile marches up and grabs the lead now with Jingra, takes control from Alleywag Hanover. On the inside, I Did It My Way is 3rd. And Confederate takes a seat in 4th here and bides its time there. And Southwind Gendry is 5th as they get close to the half. Southwind Gendry looking to flush out Confederate. To the outside goes Tattoo Artist. He gets underway. And Luz Perlman shoots a gap on the inside. And so does Line Drive Hanover at the rear of the field with Tarasi. And they pass the half at 55-2, and they're on to the far turn now. And it's By the Missile in front. By the Missile. Here comes Confederate, and here comes the confrontation. The two Titans hook up, stride for stride now past 3/4. Alleywag Hanover on the inside 3rd. Southwind Gendry on the outside gaps his cover 4th. I Did It My Way was shuffled and looks for racing room. They're at 3/4, and it's By the Missile. Confederate confronts him on the outside. 1:23, they're into the stretch, and it's By the Missile in front. On the outside, Confederate ripping out of the pocket. Alleywag Hanover takes dead aim now, and it's still By the Missile. Alleywag Hanover and Todd McCarthy trying to surge by. Alleywag Hanover looking for the upset and gets it. Alleywag Hanover is a dual FanDuel winner. Then it's By the Missile and Buckabed Hanover, and Tattoo Artist was flying 1:49.1.
Yeah, our number 2 on our top 10 list is when Alleywag Hanover won the FanDuel Open. Big upset at 17-1, beating out the favorites By the Missile and Confederate. Wow, Alleywag Hanover, the 6-year-old gelding by Captain Trentress. 4 wins this year, over $600,000 in earnings. $2.3 million in career earnings with his 28 career wins. Todd McCarthy was in the bike for trainer Brett Peeling. Wow. Let's look at Todd McCarthy's stats here when we have one moment. $7.2 million in earnings in the bike, 206 wins this year, $26 million in career earnings with 928 career wins. Wow. Number 2, again, Allywag Hanover winning the Fan Duel Open Pace at the Meadowlands. And you know what? We're actually going to take our third, I think this should only be our third and final break of the show. But before we do, we're going to look at our last final honorable mention. On August the 5th, the Shady Daisy Stakes, Sylvia Hanover wins by a head in 148-3, just fighting off a big upset that Beach Cowgirl could have had at 25, just shy of 25-1. So yeah, let's look at our last and final honorable mention, and then don't go anywhere. Harness News Updates. We'll be right back.
The field of 5. Here they come. And they're off. Bellissima Hanover's out fast on the outside with Caviar Davia and Front Page Story. And Sylvia Hanover just floated away and gaps in 4th early. Beach Cowgirl completes the quintet as they swing around the first turn. Caviar Davia now gives it up to Bellissima Hanover on the outside. She's 37-1. Bellissima Hanover takes the lead with Todd McCarthy as they race on by the opening quarter. Caviar Davia second. Front Page Story is third by 2. Stablemate Sylvia Hanover still 4th on the inside. And Beach Cowgirl 5th. The opening quarter was snappy there, 26 flat. Pretty quick opening quarter for Bellissima Hanover. The long shot is the loose leader by 2. Caviar Davia in the second spot. Front Page Story is third. The standout Sylvia Hanover at 1-9 in that 4th position. And then Beach Cowgirl right on the Bob McClure helmet. No right lines, single file at the half. Bellissima Hanover there in a rated 54-1. And now there goes Sylvia Hanover. She's underway. Now third on the outside and gathering momentum. Caviar Davia still second in the pocket spot. Beach Cowgirl is following Sylvia Hanover on the turn, who stalled just a bit here. And then Front Page Story on the inside. But it's Bellissima Hanover looking for a shocker here in front by 3, trying to get away from Sylvia Hanover. It looks to get going on the outside second. Caviar Davia on the inside third. Beach Cowgirl is 4th in Front Page Story. 121-4. 27-3 in that third quarter into the stretch. Bellissima Hanover. Sylvia Hanover on the outside with her relentless rally coming on. Beach Cowgirl is raging on the rail. Here comes Beach Cowgirl. Sylvia Hanover on the outside. Beach Cowgirl looks for the upset. Sylvia Hanover. Sylvia Hanover. Sensational Sylvia in 148-3. Beach Cowgirl.
Welcome back. This is it. We're moments away from the #1 race of 2023 in North America. Thank you for joining me. For everyone who's watched from the beginning, if you're just joining us now or joining late, make sure to go back to the front, watch it all in its entirety. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever you can do on whatever social media platform you're watching on. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Yeah, and we're on our presenting sponsor, harnesslink.com. This is it. I'm really excited. #1 race of 2023. June 17th, Woodbine Mohawk Park is the site. Let's check out the number one race.
Vucephalus. As the gate swings off the turn, it's into the stretch. 10 of the sport's top glamour boys, ready for the Pepsi North America Cup. Here they come. They are off and pacing, and the outside two are blasting. Save America and Ammo fire, and they fire hard. Leaving out in the center, there is Fulton. Pushing from the inside, It's My Show. Up in between horses, early Christchurch. They're pushing from the rail as Moment is Here. Confederates in traffic in the early going, taken back into 7th. Off the speed from back in 8th is Vucephalus. Further back inside to Lion Surfing, and the trailer back into 10th goes Redwood Hanover. So they scramble for position. Hot quarter, 25-4, as Gingras seesaws on Save America, getting him to settle into the pocket as It's My Show takes the bull by the horns. It's My Show thunders to the front in the second quarter. Save America is back into second now. Christchurch right there third. Fulton is poised from back and fourth. Then 5th inside, Moment is Here. Confederate off the speed from 6, 7 away from the leader at this point. Vucephalus finds himself in a tough spot. He's pinned in 7th. Outside from an 8th drives Ammo now. 9th towards the rail is Lion Surfing. And Redwood Hanover a backed up 10th. 54-second speed to the midway point. And It's My Show is on top, leading at a length. Pocket riding Save America. Outside from in third, now into second. Here drives Fulton. Moving up on his cover outside comes Moment is Here from in fourth. Buried at the inside, Christchurch 5th. Outside from in 6th is Confederate. Further back we go to the locked up Vucephalus. 3 quarters passed by. 1:20-4. 26-4 speed. They're into the stretch. And It's My Show on that lead. Pressure on the outside comes now from Fulton. Inside, Save America. Confederate cut loose off cover. They're in deep stretch. And It's My Show. Here's Confederate with a relentless rally from the backfield. Confederate comes after It's My Show. It's My Show's almost there. A late push from Confederate. It's My Show wins the big show in 1:47-4, the Pepsi North America Cup, and it goes to an impressive score here tonight for It's My Show.
It's My Show gets the top honors in this 2023's Pepsi North America Cup. He wins in 1:47-4 with Scott Zeron. Minor upset at 3-1, beating out Confederate. It's My Show by Sweetly. We talked about him once already today. We already talked about Scott Zeron once today. So let's look at trainer Linda Toscano. She ends 2023 with $4 million in earnings, highest ever. She had over $4 million once before, but she's just a little bit higher this time around. Just shy of $70 million in career earnings, 2,548 career wins, 96 of those coming in 2023. Oh, look at the good boy. It's My Show claiming our top spot here. And that is everything I have for you today. We had our top 10. If you're just joining us late or wanting to go back to the beginning and watch all 10 and again, and 4 honorable mentions. It's been great. It's been an amazing 2023. I can't wait to do this all over again with all of you in 2024. Have a happy new year. I hope everyone had a great holidays. I'll be back January 8th. We'll be back to our normal program on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 11 a.m. Eastern time, where we'll go back to kind of just recapping all the action over the few days over the weekend, over the few days beforehand, and we'll keep it going. So January 8th, Harness News Update will be back at its normal scheduled time, and we'll be back on our presenting sponsor like today at harnesslink.com, because harnesslink.com is the only harness racing website truly dedicated to covering news and events in the standardbred industry worldwide. And we're sponsored by HarnessBid, the game changer for the standardbred and harness racing bloodstock industry. 0 commission. Remember that. So check out harnessbid.com for more. And thank you again to our friends at the USTA. On behalf of myself and everyone at Harness Link, have a great New Year's until January 8th. Bye-bye.